Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mark Hamlin. I'd like to welcome you to tonight's update call for Fund Me 247. So glad you were able to join us. So we want to give you an update on the status of our co-op. And first thing you need to know that everything is doing extremely well. So of course, you know that there's been some changes in management and often, in a business. In fact, let me just go ahead and turn my video on. Okay, great. Yes. So my name is Mark Hamlin, and I consider it an honor to speak with each and every one of you. So tonight is pretty much an update or a repeat of our earlier call that we held at 2 p.m. So as you know, we've had some changes in management, often in business, in sports, even in personal life. Changes are often made for a variety of different reasons. And so the first thing we want to do is acknowledge Russ Field and Joe Atkins for the amazing work that they've done with our cooperative. They've worked hard, diligent. They provided a ton of training, and they really have done the work that's got us to the point where we are right now. Sometimes in business, sometimes in sport, management changes take place. It's not unusual. It's actually quite common. And so there's been some changes in the leadership here right now. So we just want to say that, listen, we really appreciate that everything they've done. And I believe that they are still here and still involved with the program. They've got large teams, and they've built significant teams here. So we certainly want to acknowledge everything that they've done, and we're certainly proud of all the work that they've done. And so unfortunately, sometimes in relationships, some changes take place. That is life. We've all experienced it ourselves at various times. But the main thing here is that we want our community to go forward. And so we want you to know there was a special email that was placed in our back office. There's been some rumors out there that, the company was going under, that, the company was closing. Those things are strictly rumors. That's absolutely not true. We're going full steam ahead. Withdrawals are being paid. The company is healthy, and we're moving forward. We just made some changes for a lot of different reasons. So we just wanted to ensure you that Fund Me 247 is here, and it's here to stay. So the principal owner of the co-op is Mark Stevens. The admin is J.C. Hill, and then now I'm also an admin as well. And so we are committed in making sure that we fulfill our mission and our promises to our membership. As we move forward, we're going to make some adjustments. We're going to tighten up a few things, but we're absolutely moving forward, ladies and gentlemen. We know we've got an amazing concept here. We've got the ability to help so many people around the world, and we are dedicated and committed to doing so. So the first thing we want to say is, in addition, to thanking Russ and Joe for all of their hard work and sacrifice, we want to thank all of you. We really appreciate, we're privileged to be in partnership with you, because we understand that as a community, when we come together focused for a common goal, that something amazing can happen, not only for ourselves, but for those that we connect with, our communities, our friends, and our family. So this is a big family, ladies and gentlemen, and sometimes, things happen in family. Can you identify with that? But that doesn't mean that we are going to separate. It just means that we have to make some adjustments, and that's what we are doing. So we're really excited. We're very positive about the future, and we're moving forward. So we just wanted to let you know that everything is intact. Everything is well. We're moving forward, and we're making adjustments as needed. And so our first priority right now, of course, is the payment situation, the withdrawal situation, specifically with certain countries such as Nigeria. So that's on the top of the list. We're working on it diligently, even today, to deal with that situation. Now, of course, we've got some residual issues dealing with the credit card fraud that we had. It was pretty large, and it hurt the co-op. It cost us, and so we're still rebounding from that. And so therefore, there are some issues with using MasterCard, but these things are being worked on right now as we speak, ladies and gentlemen. So here's the thing, those kind of things could have knocked us out the game, but it didn't. Having management changes, no one really wants that. That's disappointing to people, but you have to understand this. We are going to overcome this, and we are going to move forward, because anything that's worthwhile is worth fighting for. Sometimes you have to scrape, you have to crawl, ladies and gentlemen. You have to persevere through challenges, especially when you have something special like we have here. This is extraordinary to be able to empower people economically the way that this has been set up. All of the innovation that's involved, and the talent that we have brought to bear here. So we just want you to know, be encouraged. We're not going anywhere. We intend to have a long-term cooperative. We intend on helping a lot of people. Nothing has changed in terms of withdrawals. Withdrawals are going out just as normal, and everything is well as far as the functioning of the company. So we do have some issues that we are working on diligently to solve and resolve, so we continue to move forward in the best way possible. So just wanted to reassure you and let you know that we are here to stay. So we're not going to keep you long. We covered all of this in an earlier call, and we just wanted to stick to our schedule. We promised that we would do this again at 10 p.m. tonight. So there's a lot of things going on in the world right now, and if you live in Virginia, you understand what I'm talking about. And so if you live in Texas, you understand what I'm talking about. So we're not going to keep you long, but we are going to give you an opportunity, if you have some questions, to go ahead and ask those, and we want to deal with those right now. So you can type in your chat box, if you have a question here. Someone said that Russ and Joe's back offices are blocked. I'm not aware of that, ladies and gentlemen, but we will look into that. In fact, Russ was just on the call here just a few minutes ago, so that's something that we can look into. All right, let's see. Someone said that their PayPal requests have not been received into their accounts. They're being processed. We've got a ton of withdrawal requests, but they're all being processed right now, so don't worry about that. That won't be taken care of. All right, a team member reached out to me because their funds today to PayPal, but as of this call, the funds have not arrived to their PayPal account. And it says it's been hours. Okay, that's fine. You have to understand that there was some rumors going out. And the rumors were that we were going out of business. And so we got bombarded with a lot of withdrawal requests. Those requests are being handled in the order that they came in. So the first thing we want to dispel is that we are not going out of business. We are paying withdrawals. We are moving forward, and we don't intend on going anywhere anytime soon. So be patient. This is kind of an unusual situation, but it's being taken care of and it's being worked on. All right. Appreciate that. Thank you for that, Nancy. So in situations like this, people kind of get emotional. They get a little emotional, and sometimes things get out of proportion. But you need to understand that we are working to resolve these issues. All right. How soon will donation button be available? That's on our list, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a few things that we are working on, and that's one of the things that will be on the list. So I appreciate you reminding us that we need to pay attention and do something about that. All right. Someone else said that no one in their team is having any problems. So on one hand, you have someone that says, hey, it's a little slow. On the other hand, this person is saying that there is no problems. And I'm not aware of any problems as well. So all is well. I know about the number of withdrawals that have been paid and that are being paid right now. So no issues with that, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I just answered that question concerning PayPal. There's a backlog of withdrawals that are being taken care of. Be patient, it will be taken care of. All right. Very good. All right, and so someone's asking about the registration of the cooperative. They want to be able to see that. We'll let you know about the progress on that. So we've got a lot of things on the list that need to be taken care of, and we're open to your suggestions, and you can feel free to submit those, and we will get to them in the order that they have been sent and in the order of priority. Okay, let's see here. No, as far as the 250 fee, we have never deducted any 250 fee from anyone. So even though you see it there, it's not being deducted. All right. Excellent, excellent. Okay, any other questions or comments? This is your opportunity to go ahead and ask that. So moving forward, so tomorrow we're going to have two overview presentations, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 10 p.m. And then again on Thursdays, 2 p.m. and 10 p.m. So as you notice, we are improving our presentation. It's going to continue to evolve. It's going to become more and more compelling to make it easier for each of us to be able to share our cooperative. On Saturday, we'll be doing 2 calls on Saturday, and that'll be at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we'll keep you informed on that. And we'll be doing some more things in terms of training as well moving forward. So we'll keep you informed of that as well. All right, so someone's anonymous. I don't know who this is. It would be great if you would kind of type your name there so I can know who I'm talking to. Okay, so as you know, because of the credit card fraud, we've had issues with MasterCard payments going through our system, but we are working on that as we speak. We're working diligently to resolve those issues. That all is a result of the massive credit card fraud that we had. And so unfortunately, that was no fault of ours. That was someone trying to steal from us, and they were successful. So we had to deal with that, and we're still in the process of responding to that. So the progress is moving forward, and we're dealing with that on every single day. All right. So thank you for that comment. All right. Someone said they're looking forward to training. Absolutely. We've got plenty of training for you. We'll be sharing that with you. I think right now the priority today is to deal with these issues at hand. So that's why we're not doing any training tonight. I think this is more important. So as we move forward, we'll get back to our regular schedule, of the training. All right. And let's see if we have any other comments here. Okay, I appreciate that, Arthur. Okay, great. So one of the things you're going to want to do, I can't see your back office, so I don't know the details of what you're dealing with over there. So I would suggest that you get with your sponsor or just type out a detailed message concerning the issue that you have and submit that to support. So I can't really respond to what you said here because I need to be able to see your back office. I'm not able to do that right now. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So most of all, just wanted you to know that all is well with the company. Withdrawals are going out. We're not going anywhere anytime soon. We are committed to fulfilling our mission. We're committed to growing their cooperatives, and we are here to stay, ladies and gentlemen. So listen, I want you to know that we appreciate each and every one of you. We're honored to be in partnership with you. We know we've got something awesome, and we're going to continue to grow and expand this community and our message as we go out to help those that are looking to get to the next level economically. So,
hey, Mark.
Yes,
Mark.
yes. Who's speaking? Who's speaking?
Joe Atkins.
Hey, Joe. How are you?
Well, I'm not too well, and
okay.
I have to comment you on your professionalism, but you're getting caught in the middle of a poop storm because all the statements that you said today about us not being banned is absolutely not true. Mark Stevens banned us. We're unable to get into our back office. We're unable to talk to anybody in our group, and I've never been told why I was terminated by Mark Stevens.
Okay.
So he's put you in the middle of this, and I just want to clear all the air with everyone here, okay? The bottom line is this. If this happens to us, And we have built and give and made ourselves sick building this company for 4 months. And we've got thousands of people that we put into this. And without any explanation, you are terminated. You are then banned without any explanation. What could happen to other people?
And listen, I appreciate your concern, and I didn't understand all the details, but I believe that this is not the place to discuss that.
Well, I don't care whether you decide it's a place or not. Most of the people on here, here's what's happened. When we got terminated on Thursday, we didn't do the Thursday night call. We didn't do the Saturday call. We stayed professional. Now, we've been doing them from day one. Everybody started calling us, trying to find out what was going on. We stayed away from the fray because we were baited by Mark Stevens so he could say this is the reason they got kicked out. You saw the letter that we wrote in Facebook, what Mark and I, or Russ and I compiled. There wasn't one negative word about Fund Me 247. There wasn't one negative word about anyone except the fact that we were admin, we were terminated, we were not given the reason why. It has made Russ physically ill over the last 3 days, and we kept our professionalism. We didn't put it up until 2 a.m. on Sunday night into Monday. I have done every training call on Monday since this company opened. And if I hadn't have been there today, then I would have been, how long do I have to wait before I have to start talking to people that's in my group that I brought in? I have a responsibility to them like you do. So unfortunately, you need to be commended because you've been professional. You've been made a new admin, congratulations, but you're getting the wrong information. And the fact that we sitting here and got on tape that we weren't banned, he waited till JC went to bed and during the call banned us. And we are currently banned. I've got almost 5,000 people in this organization, as does Russ. And we cannot contact any of them because we've been kicked out with no explanation why or why we were terminated. And he's trying to say the letter that we wrote in Facebook at 2 a.m. in the morning is the reason that he kicked us out, okay? Which is BS. So folks, take it for what it's worth. I would continue to ask more questions, and I'm not gonna set aside and let this ruse go on. It's time Mark Stevens got on the call and explained why he did what he did. This is not a co-op. It is a one-man organization. He owns 100% of it. That's not what we got involved with. Now, this started with Crypto Cash Nation before I ever got started.